So you've probably heard rates are going up and the world is coming to an end. There's going to be another great collapse, and the dream of home ownership keeps moving further and further away for more and more Americans. What happened with housing, especially here in Atlanta? Because, quite frankly, we're here in Atlanta. So if you want to hear more about it, stay tuned and we'll be right back. Hey, I'm Hutch Marone, your real estate agent here in Atlanta, and we are talking about, kind of historical norms for the housing market and things that you might know if you're in the housing market and you haven't really looked back at your economic history, and it's not going to be that dry, I swear, right? So I've heard some people talk or ask me about too, home ownership, right? And what's the effect on the American dream of home ownership with these increasing rates? In the 70s, as I shared in my last video, 8+% mortgage rates. Well, home ownership was at about 65% nationwide. Rates in the 80s took off. Home ownership, a little lower than 65%. When they got really low recently, home ownership became, crept up a little above 65%. But here we are in 2022 and home ownership about 65%. My point is, no matter where rates are going, right, home ownership in the United States tends to run about 65%. Now, home ownership, the percentage of people who own their own home, is a lot different than affordability, right? So affordability is basically a formula that factors in our incomes going up or down, prices on the homes going up or down, and our rates going up and down. So in other words, if incomes are down, prices are up, and rates are up, right? Those are three negatives, right? But right now, we're in a phase where incomes are up, but prices are up and rates are up. So this is impacting housing affordability. And in fact, housing affordability was 72.8. 100 is like even. Anything over 100 means houses are very affordable. Anything under 100 is decreasing affordability. So 17.8, April 2022. In 2006, it was also less than 80. But from about 2008 through December 2021, housing affordability index was over 90, if not over 100, right? And of course, Great Recession, even though incomes were declining, unemployment was increasing, the bottom line is houses were very affordable, and this country managed to maintain a roughly 65% homeownership percentage. So even in a recession, because houses tend to become more affordable, more people step in. And then when you have economic expansion, houses become less affordable and some people step out. But it generally runs very close to 65% home ownership, at least it has since the 1970s. So what does this mean for you? It means that, depending on your particular situation, housing might remain more affordable to you than others. Okay, at this time, and you have to make the best decision for your family. I'm here to help you with that. Again, I'm Hutch Marone, your real estate agent here in Atlanta, and we'll go over the third part in this series in a couple of days.